Like, subscribe, and share. We haven't done a walk and talk in a long time, so we had a nice storm come through here last night. Cooled things down temporarily, so out for a morning walk around the front pasture with the dogs. I got Eskimo hair in my face. If you get an American Eskimo, you're gonna have fur in places where you don't want fur. So there's something about their fur, it gets everywhere. But anyway, oh my goodness, I was watching some other trainers' videos this morning, and I just think it's really sad the way they keep beating the treat drum so hard. And this is a very well-known, well-followed training club, and they were talking about how if your dog or your puppy is distracted when you're out for a walk, it's because you're not using a good enough treat. Okay, I don't know how these people sleep at night with their silliness and they're lying and I don't know, maybe they believe it, but they never ever show a fully trained dog out in the world that's been trained only positively with a better treat. Okay, it's so sad to me because of the way that they're lying to you and they're making you feel like a failure, because when you follow their methods, your dog fails. So either the dog gets blamed or you blame yourself. There's only two ways the blame can go. And I've actually seen dogs that ended up in animal shelters or being put down because they didn't train up the way that they were supposed to, using the treat-only philosophy. Dogs are not trained. If you think you need a piece of steak or a piece of chicken instead of a kibble, you think that the dog is working solely for that food. Dogs, they respect leadership. They respect consistency. They respect people who understand their biology. I don't know any other way to put it. If you expect your dog to be your child, if you expect your dog to be good because it loves you, if you expect your dog to work for a treat and not for you, then the relationship is going to fail and the training is going to fail. So here would be my advice to someone who takes a puppy or a dog out in public and they can't keep its attention is to learn how to train your dog to pay attention to you at home. You saw the video that I did yesterday of the door video. One person got it, that was Dee Brown. It's really not about the door. It's about the dog paying attention to you, respecting you, listening to you, and working for what it wants. What it wants is that walk. And it's working, learning how to go out the door, learning how to stand at my left side, learning how to what? How long have you been watching me? Walk when I walk, stop when I stop, keep 4 on the floor. Okay, when the dog learns that, then I might walk out 50 feet from my house and turn around and go back. If that's too far, if the dog couldn't behave in that 50 feet, I'll go back and I'll train some more. I'll train in my backyard. I'll train in my house. I'll work on the door manners, which is really just respect for me and what I want. And then I'll try to go 40 feet. And if that works, then I'll go 50 feet. And then you go back to the house every time. Then you go 60 feet. Then you go 7. And you get it. Pretty soon you're out walking a mile and the dog is behaving. So to think that you can go out they were with some, I don't know, I couldn't even watch the daggone thing all the way through. I was getting ill. They had a pup of course, they train nothing but sport dogs, and so it's some kind of a sport mix. They breed these Border Collies to Jack Russell Terriers, Border Collies to Pit Bulls, Border Collies to Whippets, and use them for sports, and that's usually what you see in these videos. These people are usually sport dog trainers, and so their dogs work in a controlled environment, and they really don't know anything about you, the pet owner, out in the real world and not in a training arena or in a competition arena. So they're trying to take their competition training and apply it to pet dog training, and it doesn't work because you're out in the real world. You've got your dog with you out in the real world, not in a training arena, not in a school, not in a show arena. Those are controlled environments, and they're taking that treat philosophy that was used to train killer whales and to train dolphins and seals, which is all positive, throw them a fish type of thing. But those animals are living in a controlled environment, in a tank, and they're not out in the real world. So they try to take that philosophy and apply it to you and your dog, and it's never going to work. It's only going to fail you, and it's only going to fail your dog. It's going to fracture the relationship that you have with your dog. So here's my advice to you: if your puppy or dog is not paying attention when you're out in public, train at home. Train your dog at home. When you've got it pretty good at home, then you could go out just a little bit, work your way out. If the dog fails, then that means the training isn't good enough. Go home and train some more. Train some more, train some more. Leave the treats out of it or use them very, very lightly, like I was using them. I've been using a little bit of treats in my videos now because so many people they've been giving their dogs so many treats that they don't know anything else. They think that they're depriving their dog or they're being abusive to their dog if they don't give it treats. So I've been trying to show how you can use them lightly, to reinforce behaviors, but they're not necessary at all. Not at all. What the dog should really be looking forward to is the time spent with you, quality time, out for a walk or out for a drive or out for a boat ride or out for a horseback ride, whatever it is you're doing, and not sitting there going, where's the food? 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 I mean, these people dumb your dog down so badly, and they actually are fracturing the relationship between you and your dog. So watch my videos, watch the door video. If you will do the door video and then expand that out to a short walk, you'll see a big difference in your dog. And I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I wouldn't waste 5 seconds watching these people, these treat doling trainers, because they're lying to you, my friend. Whew! Trying to get 3 laps around this pasture today. I don't know if we're going to make it. Lots of humidity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. My videos are driven by comments. And every morning I get up and before I even brush my teeth, I go check my YouTube comments and see if anybody's left me any. And then that helps to drive content. It helps me to know which direction to go in with my channel and what people are looking for. So please, please comment on my videos. Thank you.